Welcome everybody, Pursuit here, and I am a space engineer. Last time we left off, we were working, and excuse the loud noise from these thrusters here, because they are very annoying. If I go down, tab down just a little bit, they turn off for a moment. But last time, we were working on that ship over there, and I tried to build some more parts, and I just ran out of everything I could possibly need. I'm going to take a look here, and land the ship so we can actually talk to you, but I built another connector on over there, as you can see, because I wanted to have both these ships connected up through that little, like, cheaty thing, you might call it, but I wanted to test it out some more today. So I wanted to test out if the miner, see, I've got two different connectors here, one for my miner and one for my welding ship, which is apparently called antenna, because I haven't changed it yet. But let's see if I'm still hooked up. I am technically still hooked up. So I wanted to go see if I can go mining with this thing too. Because, you know, I had some time to waste and things didn't go to plan for getting that thing constructed. So rather than sitting there and watch me do the same thing and building that ship, let's go see if we can get some mining done here. See if we can use our teleporting connectors in order to gather what we need. So yes, a little loud. I was going to check and see what I needed. I apparently need iron and silicone, and I probably need a lot of other things. Let's look and see what's in here real quick. I need some... cobalt's kind of low. I think we have some cobalt. Some nickel's being cooked up. It's mainly, I guess, just the iron that we need, because we've got other stuff. Maybe some silver, because I don't see a lot of silver. Oh, there's some silver here. Iron, really. Iron is where we're losing most of our stuff, is to iron. And I did hear that they listed that bug for the oxygen, that the ice that just disappears out of the oxygen generator. So it wasn't just me running out of it, it was that the game had a bug that was eating up all of my ice inexplicably. But we're doing okay with that now. So let's go over here and do a little more mining with this ship. And now that I've got it connected, as you can see, the back is still green because it technically thinks it's connected. So let's go do some mining over here. I'll show you where I've been mining the iron, because I've done, like I said, I went a few times. I think I've been 3 times by now, 2 in between the last episode. The last 2 episodes I did some mining. I did one more time out here this last time. But we're gonna go and see what we can do about gathering a little more iron here and see if we can just teleport it back. I think, how are we doing for stone? Let's let my ship stop here for a moment. I only got 1 thruster on top, so we'll just give it a moment while I look. The large, yeah, look at all this. We have so much stone. But we're only at 71,000, so we got plenty more room. We might have to just dump some of it later, but I've just been taking it back of late, rather than dealing with it. But I think we can actually just not deal with it. Oh, come on, stop moving. See, this is why I'm buying a new ship. Making a new ship. Because this does not work that well. I guess I could put another thruster on top, but this ship is not designed very well for planetary use, even with the modifications that I've made. It's not doing what I want it to. So let's go ahead and head down in here and see if we can't get some more iron. Let's hit the front of the ship so we can actually see where we're going. We will just gather whatever we can off the walls and off the interior and just head on down, and as we get too full, we'll see if we can't take advantage of it. Of our ability to transfer stuff back to the ship automatically. I think this stone right here, I think is a bunch of this is stuff that I picked up last time. Oh yeah, and but to mention, by the way, the drills are stronger now. I didn't break any drills while we were playing here, but I did in some testing when I was determining plans I wanted to use, and yeah, let's hope that it's actually better than what it was in the past. Okay, so let's see if this stuff is actually, if it's being pulled out manually. Looks like I will probably have to send it out on my own. We are currently up to 55,000, which we're already at the point where I would probably be saying, okay, I'm done for the day, let's fly back, and then we'll fly back over, and yeah, kind of annoying when we have to do that. But if we go to the large container, we can probably just Oh yeah, that is so cheaty. Oh, it's so worth it. Okay, let's do some. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, let's run it back and forth 12 times. We know we can do it. We know there's no complications in particular with it. Yes, I might crash my ship. But do I really need to run back and forth that many times? Do I really need to prove that running back and forth is necessary? No, I don't. I don't need to do that. You know I don't need to do that. So let's just go ahead and grab some iron while we can. Back at 40,000, did I not send something over? Yep, we were producing what we needed. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, I apparently still got one small steel tube on me too. Inventory. What did I forget? Did I miss something? Nope, just ice. This thing doesn't hold much at all is the problem. That's what I'm telling you, 40,000 and then we hit 70,000, we're pretty much like out of luck, so... We will grab some iron here, and... I don't know what else we're gonna have to do other than grab some iron here and test out how far we can actually go. I will probably go... I think I need to get some silicone too, so maybe we will go test out a spot for some silicone. I was kind of hoping on saving it until we had our bigger ship done, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wait. I think I'm going to need some, and we can still prove what I can do later there. So, as you can see, I can just kind of dig into here and like pretend like I don't care that I can't get out. I know I can. I did what I needed to make sure that I could. And actually, I think it's pulling it out. Is it seriously? Look, I go up and then it goes down. It's actually pulling it out. It's sending it out of the drills to some cargo container that's connected somewhere way back in no man's land. Okay. I love this bug. I'm sorry. I love this bug. Please don't fix it. No, I want them to eventually fix it. I mean, this game does go for a bit of realism, but, you know, this is obviously not very realistic. What I'm curious of is if we could actually fill up the large cargo container from all this goofing around that we're doing. Yeah, look at it. It just keeps on, every time it hits about 60,000, it goes down. I think what it's doing is it's actually emptying out the drills. Let's look real quick. I'm pretty sure that's what it's doing. Yeah, see, the drills are throwing out their contents into the cargo container, and the cargo container probably sending some to the refinery. Maybe. Yeah, it's probably sending some to the refinery. I'm going to throw a little bit more into iron into the refinery while we're sitting here. Yeah, but it's sending it to this connector, which is not the connector that I'm currently on. Yes, please go ahead and use that up. And it's sending it to probably this... Yes, it's 47. Wow. You know how long would it take me to run back and forth and get all this? Yeah. We're going to keep going. And see if we have any other glitches that pop up. So, I've been thinking what else I should do here. I did have a good comment about possibly making a welding... oh, I forget what you call it. A welding, I don't know why the words are not coming to my head right now. Anyways, where you put a whole bunch of welding, like I want to call it a welding platform. I know that's not what I want to, that's not the best word for it, but when you throw down a whole bunch of welders, and you're able to just use a piston or some other means of moving either the welders or the platform worth of welders or the ship that you want to spawn in along that route, which could be a better way to do it than what we're doing currently. The problem is I don't think I had enough resources to build something like that at this point. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure we have enough iron here. Let's look. Iron! We have a 17,000 in there, and we have 54,000! Or 54... Yeah, 54,000 kilograms. And we are probably deep in this hole, so let's see if we can actually use my ship to get out. I think they actually changed the lighting too, so we might not be able to cheat like we were before on this lighting thing. Oh, we can kind of see a way to get out here. Go towards the light! Go towards the light! I know, it's typically a bad idea, but I think here it's a good idea. This is a deep, dark hole, and hopefully I can fix it so that this isn't as crucial. You know what, let's make it easier on ourselves. Yes, yes, we call it cheating, but we call it lovably cheating. We call it thank you, game, for bugs that make my game better sometimes rather than worse. You know, take the bad, take the good with the bad. You see, let's dump out the stone and the iron, and we're so lightweight, we shouldn't have any problem. Okay, let's see. Everything's backwards for controlling when you're going backwards, so I keep on wanting to push the wrong way. Okay. Don't think I broke anything off. Or not anything crucial. Well, let's go check out that silicone spots we have over here before we take off. I would prefer to drill in here a little bit. I think silicone is really silicon. I don't think it's silicone. It's probably silicon. I don't know. Like I'm a real miner. And like I really know. I'm pretty sure it's silicon, though. Keep on calling it silicone, and I will probably continue to call it silicone because that's a more common word. So let's go down here and see what we can get at. Now, of course, yeah, see, you know those bugs I was talking about? You take the good with the bad? I don't know how much ice I lost because of those bugs where the ice disappears. So, you know, I'm trading off here. I'm trading stuff that I don't like for stuff that I ended up with. I didn't get to choose the bug to take stuff away from me, but I can choose the bug to give me stuff. That sounds fair, doesn't it? Okay, let's see. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and get some ice off the top here. I think we're about the same distance. I was going to say we might be farther away, but I think we're probably pretty much the same distance as we were before. Let's go ahead and get the ice off the top layer here, and then we'll see if we can get down a little bit deeper and see if there's some more stuff going here. With what I'm seeing here, I'm starting to question whether I ever need that miner, you know? The bigger one? Well, I do need it, though, if I want to play the game correctly, which is what I'm aiming for. And I do need it if I eventually want to... Okay, let's go to the breaking drill here rather than the collection drill. I will eventually need it to gather more resources faster. So, you know, that's going to be a thing too. Okay, I'm just trying to hit it a little bit at a time so I don't break in. It's probably pretty close to being... Oh, okay, that looks like it's different colors. That's got to be it. So let's go ahead and... A lot shinier. Yeah, and we're still, when we hit over 60,000, it's taking it out, so... Awesome. You know, I could have done this off camera and you'd have never known. I wouldn't feel good about it, but, you know... I don't mind showing the bugs and showing what I'm doing to work around the bugs and to work with the bugs and, you know... Be straightforward with you about how I'm doing this. Because who knows, you might want to do it too. Let's see... So if you didn't know, the way I did that, I didn't explain it when I started this time, but I have explained it previously. I don't see any in there. More in there. It's being done... Oh, wow. Is there not really any more there? I'm doing it by means of... Let's see if we can grab those. I turned off the Z key before I hit the Z key before I saved when I was connected, so your ship doesn't drop. You turn off the initial dampeners, your ship doesn't actually drop. But then when you load back up, for some reason it doesn't store the fact that it's actually been sent, that it's actually connected, and it drops off, and the game just doesn't acknowledge that you can't move. So, you know, one of those things. Is that some right there? Looks like it's some right here too. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's back out here. Not too fast so we don't break anything. So let's head back and see what we've actually collected. Actually, we don't have to... Oh. Freeze. Did I just break something? No. Whew. So, magnesium we really don't need a lot of. That's more for stuff like ammo and... yeah, that's about it. And the ammo... which we're not really dealing with ammo. Look at this stuff. It's all being crafted up. Inventory, though. We will go ahead and dump this in here. I'm probably going to go back and work on constructing the rest of that ship off of camera. I just wanted to go and test this mining, and I figured I would bring you along for the ride. Partly because I didn't have an episode coming up, and partly because I wanted to show you what it would take and whether it still worked. I'm testing it while I'm recording here, so let's go ahead and throw what we have left into this container here. Wow, check it out, 63,000. And look at that, 43. That would have taken forever to mine legitimately. Got a whole bunch of extra ice too. Wow, we don't need all this extra ice. Ice in the connectors. Ice in the cockpit. Wow, I gotta be cold in the cockpit. And the ship, of course, flies a whole lot better like this. The question I have at this point is, I wonder if it stays connected even through multiple, if it realizes it once we save and I haven't been connected in between. That would be interesting. So I think I will avoid connecting the ship up. That's kind of why I put two connectors on there, so I didn't have to care. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me some comments, thumbs up if you like the video. Let me know what you think I should be doing here, what I could do to improve things. I do appreciate the feedback. About what I might be doing wrong or what might be helpful in order to get me progress further along. And subscribe for future content if you're not a member of my channel. Oh, this is so much easier when my ship's not full coming back. You have no idea. Well, if you saw me before, you do have an idea, but it's so much better. And I will see you in the next one. Now get on with your pursuit. And like I said, I'm probably just going to get this little ship over here finished constructing.